Meme season is cooking back in, and memes are reaching this new all-time high, higher than ever. And this new frenzy of memes and these companies with rolling out social media or hype is taking off. So the reason why that memes are taking off right now is just because the power of social media and investors. More people get into investing, these memes come out. The thing is, you want to stay away from pumping them, invest into the memes that already have built a good, known, and trustworthiness of investing in for themselves. So if we look at memes, you want to first look at ones that have been around and the ones that are still around in motion, not the ones that release on Solana and getting rugged 15-year-old. But memes and these companies what is taking off pumping dumps, and we want to invest into the memes that already have built a good, known, and trustworthiness of investing in for themselves. So if we look at memes, we want to first look at ones that have been around and the ones that are still around making motion, not the ones that release on Solana and getting rugged from 15-year-olds. So when I think of memes, I want to think about the OG one that done it first, and then before all these memes started and start coming off. I'm thinking about GameStop, GME, the one that happens in 2020. A bunch of investors pumped the stock up. So I'm looking at the one that started it and seeing if it has correlation and where the price at and what it did in the past year, past 2 years, and if it has the sign to do it again. And GameStop is showing a sign that short squeeze is possible a second time, and actually it had a stock split. Price is lower than what it was before, so more investors can get more able to invest and participate into a stock. Keeps more attraction for the company. GameStop is the one I'm looking at. Long term, already up 2,687 cents. Dogecoin started with Elon Musk, and he started this meme coin, and now he made it more into a brand. Now he said it's the Department of Government Efficiency, so now he done turned it more into political meme coin. And this right here is a great one to keep buying. As we see at the 26-cent level, and in 2020 it went down all the way to like 5.5 of a cent. It went up to 75 cents in that same year in 2020, and now we're getting it at 26 cents, and we haven't even went past the all-time 76 cent. Now we're gonna get a time streak for getting it right now, and we even push up to even hit $1. Or this Dogecoin gets more institutionalized into this Doge agency. The next meme coin is to look into is Official Trump. Official Trump opened down at $33 and it went up all the way to $64 when it first opened, and it went all the way back down $15.34. Now Trump is the first president to ever be have interest into Bitcoin, institutionalized cryptocurrency for huge corporations. Now we see that Trump is the one that's gonna actually be the one that makes history with cryptocurrency and be actually the president, so he can put cryptocurrency on the map of the country so they can start participating into the digital currency. So this is a great one. It's like a little monumental moment for cryptocurrency. I think his coin is gonna actually represent cryptocurrency for investors to take interest, push up coin price just as Bitcoin gets higher too. Already has about like $35 billion market cap, which is higher than a lot of stocks, companies, and even regular businesses in general. That's a lot of cash inside of this coin. Another meme stock that made history is AMC. AMC went down to like $4 in 2020 and it shot all the way up to like $260. AMC is a great stock to buy. Right now it's currently at $3.49, and all time 2021 it went up all the way to $360. So it's a good stock to buy. As we see, it's low already, can't get any much lower. It's not going to zero. Box office numbers are getting better over time, and when the demand for movie theaters is always going to be there, as people want to go out and they want to have dates, they want to have human experience. They don't always want to be streaming Netflix. All institutions bet on the stock going down and profit from the stock falling and dropping and getting huge amount of profits from the stock dropping. And then it dropped so low where the buyers said, okay, this price is enough area where I want to buy, and push the price up to the moon where it goes berserk. It make these people that bet on the stock going down lose out on all their money, forcing them to buy back in their position to exit the position that they entered. So whenever the stock falls down so much enough to where they profited enough, there's a time where they got to get out that position and they have to buy stock back so they can exit the position. Because there's two ways to profit in the market. There's a way you can profit from the rise, and profit from the drop. So whenever people profit from the rise, is that they buy low and they sell high. Whenever people profit from the stock dropping, they sell high and they have to buy it lower. It's because they think the price is gonna drop. So in order for something to drop, it has to go from point A to B, right? So they had to sell it high right here, and then they had to buy it low. Whenever people are shorting their position, the stock ends up dropping so far low, they keep holding on to that position, and buyers decide to step back in, push price up, they have to buy back in to sell that exit that position, and they end up buying it higher than where they sold it at. end up losing money. That's what happened exactly in this instance with GameStop 2020, when greedy institutions were trying to bet the stock that it was going to bankrupt, go to zero. Stock was already low already. They already having enough, so people already came together, decided to take this stock to the moon. Another stock that had a great short squeeze was MSTR. MSTR was at $13.94 and is currently at $329. And this squeeze happened from 2023 to 2025 in a 2-year squeeze. That's a great move that this MSTR stock has, from just buying Bitcoin and being involved into digital currency and starting that Bitcoin investment since 2020. I like the way this stock has an opportunity to keep going higher. Even though it's already at 329, you see as more Bitcoin gets more higher and reaches new all-time highs, this stock is just going to match this way. Another stock that had a great short squeeze and is currently having a short squeeze is Carvana. Carvana all the way down to $3 in 2022 became the most shorted stock ever in the stock market history. It went up from being at $368 all the way down to $3, and people who shorted that stock made bank. And then 2023 is whenever the stock rebounded, and you see it has this nice reversal right here. You see that the company starts pushing back already to $268 within a year and a half. So 2025, we see Carvana back up strong, almost trying to get past its all-time high. This is a great short squeeze. This is a perfect example of what a short squeeze looks like. We have a moment where the sellers are in control, they push the price down, and then we have a range. Price starts at bottoming out, so it can start showing a sign of indecision or somebody new coming and taking over. And then boom, we see on the right side, which is bear going out the way. Now the bulls are coming in, pushing the price up, reaching higher high. Now we see that Carvana is going to continue to reach past 368 to reach 400. It's a great one. Keep buying and loading up. E-commerce, cars, businesses, people not waiting so long to get the title for the car and get a new car and the car lot, signing with the bank. Everything is done. Digital cars dropped out to you. Great way. That's like people prefer with Amazon and stuff like that. Great company long term. But is the next one that came up August 2020, and it came off the Ethereum network. Shiba 17 has the opportunity to go to 88 times 10-year capital, guys. Coins. And whenever you think about me, you can't forget about Shiba. Hope you guys appreciate this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and go to Soulful Academic so you can use a budget calculator so you can buy and invest into these memes in 2025. And I or not, love y'all. See y'all in the next one. We out.
As I sow, I shall reap. There's an outcome to our deeds. So I practice what I preach. Yeah, I'm covered in the spirit. From my head to my feet. What I want is not a need. She keep begging me to stay. Something's telling me to leave. I stole my love and make it count. I've been in the flood, but I never drowned it. Life is tough on a sinful bounty. Faith in the Lord, I never move a mountain.